fun catching them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mitchell Bloss, I'm 21. I've lived in Rock Springs for 18 years. I moved out when I turned 18. I live in Baraboo now. Yeah, I've been drinking off this water for as long as I can remember. And it's got great taste too. It's, like I said, it's untouched, so it's, I mean, try it for yourself. I mean, never tasted any better. Everybody I've talked to, this is one of the best. Great stuff. Absolutely love it. Like I said, I use it for fish. I don't know what it is about pH or whatever, but like I said, it comes straight from the ground, so it's got all the minerals and stuff they could ever need. I just keep it flowing to give them oxygen. This stuff is awesome.
So what's the story of the spring? I mean, you told me earlier it was a part of it.
Well, this area here, this right back behind you, used to be a little ice skate rink. So this would fill up with water as well. Like you said, it was wetland. So this would bubble up here, I believe. There used to be one over there. I'm not sure if it got capped off or knocked into. But there is one in that little pond there. There is water. But yeah, there's probably a dozen around Town. Just in around, I mean, our yard, we had one, that we have a willow tree. And yeah, we found out there's a spring under there, and the willow tree just grows beautifully off of it. I mean, you could grab a stick from that willow tree and plant it in the ground, and there's enough water there to let it grow. So, yeah, this town is awesome. I mean, other than, you know, the occasional floods, it is kind of downwind of some dams. So, you know the story of Rock Springs, '08, we had a pretty horrific flood. Kind of destroyed everything here. There was a bridge right there that led to a bar and grill that was right across the way there. There was a lot of houses over here. I had buddies that lived down the road just the way. There used to be probably a dozen so houses all piled up in here. There was a school. I'm not sure what it is now. I think it's for like students that get in trouble and whatnot. I think they go there. But I think it's still a school. But I grew up and went to school there until they closed it down when I was in 3rd grade. So this would have been 2006, 2007 maybe. Or, well, no, it would have been 2008. It was after the flood, because once the flood hit, they just transferred schools, so I ended up going to Reedburg.
How deep was the water? Right here.
They say it was 20 feet above what it is average. I'm not sure if they used to have it. There was a library. What's that building right there you see with that metal roof? That's actually the top of the library. The basketball court used to be on the 2nd story. There was a library in the 1st story, and up top they had activities for kids that would play and whatnot, come down to activities here. And they had a basketball court with those wooden beams as you see there. And the town decided to vote, or village I should say, decided to vote on keeping that and making it a little pavilion. But no, they had a little landmarker that showed where the water went up to the library, and it was probably 6 feet or so on the library, which is pretty uphill. But yeah, the gas station made it. That was.
So how about right here? How deep would it have been?
I believe it was up to this tree, because I was canoeing around here. This tree was a little bit smaller, man, not too much, but you know, taller than I am. So if you jumped in, water was over you. I mean, people's basements over here and 1st stories were completely submerged. But, yeah. I mean, the town is pretty strong. The people that live here love this place, and, I mean, obviously there's a few houses that are still standing. But
It's a very nice town, right?
yeah. I mean, I don't know what the accurate population is now. I know they say it's like 300 something, but I think it's probably less than that.
Are you going to stay here?
I don't personally live here, but my parents do. They live right up the road on Short Street, Short Street, which is ironic because my mom's pretty short. But yeah, like I said, I grew up there, lived there for 18 years. I moved out as soon as I turned 18, and then I've lived in Baraboo for, 3 years now, going on 4. So, yeah, I come back here usually once a week just to fill up water. Like I said, it's some of the best stuff I've ever had, so.